All right. Hmm. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Coming back. Welcome to my channel. First time here. Once more, trying to beat Act 5 of this game. So I can start actually thinking about challenge runs and stuff. Woohoo. I got a skin and a weapon skin for everyone now. Since our last escapade ended in a disaster of the utmost pain.
Once more into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains.
If you're unaware, last time we managed to make it all the way to the final boss of Act 5, final boss of the entire game, to the third phase, the final phase of the entire game. I lost. Why I lose? Simple. Because didn't understand how that boss worked. Now I do. So perhaps today will be better. Maybe it'll be worse. Maybe I'll get all the way to the final boss. There's like 1 HP and he death blows everyone.
Our world convulses, stretched and torn by the emptiness that surrounds it.
I will mention beforehand,
The
I've been
crossroads, where lost souls
sinus
define
infested all day and frequently sneezing. I sneeze. I don't want to hear bless you or too many. I don't quite know exactly what I'm going to be looking for when it comes to here. That's Slugger and Vicious. So clearly we're going to melee with him. That's Stout. Stout is a good thing. I quite like it. Pyromaniac Spotter. Interesting choice. Potential there. Great potential there. It's Fisher Folk. They hand it Daver Lurker. That's soft. Loser Hater. Pacifist. Let's see what we want out of all of
devastating
this.
than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Now, my only concurrent problem here is we need someone capable of providing support. I do have 3 melee people. If I want, I can change his path. Not this one. Yeah, Baronet changes those accusations to be back capable. That's a stress, a battle heal, radiance, bulwark of faith. Makes him more of a back rank individual. Holy Lance, he has a pacifist, but this is a support type I do not want currently. Can do here big damage in the middle, support in the back rank.
Embrace it.
Vestal. Since we have the big man with Stout already, perhaps we want Sergeant. Either that or Vanguard. Make extra use of its heavy HP tools and massive amounts of wondrous blocking to have his repos to be his bread and butter. What do we got here? Yellow Hand. It's the lead specialist. Changes open vein, things like that. Great job, Blast. This is the one we used last time. But this is the big repost branding. with take aim gives consistent repulse. Wicked Slice becomes a great way for executions. Duelist Advance. It's blocking. Could be a big repost crew. Potentially. Have massive support right there and do this.
Perfection glints wicked along the rapier's edge.
Just don't know how I feel about soft considering all of this. And that recovery on killing blows versus survivability via repost. And we just keep her base. Thanks. All of this. Giving both the boot and coup de grace. Just continuous executions on this. We don't want a move-based crew. We simply want her to be able to do reposting. Constant healing and like, especially when it comes towards concentration. It is concentration, isn't it? Consecration, not tration. Creation. Now, marking, I believe, is going to be a heavy influence because Mark will heal him. Mark could potentially stun. Really just potentially stun when it comes to him. So maybe not a Mark heavy crew. Which is my only reason for bringing out the occultist. Another good heal potential is my man over here. But that is a heal in second. Isn't it? Gotta put him in the back. Big heal on himself to heal all the targets. Undying still being pretty good benefit. Lash's gift getting rid of all the big dots that may or may not come forth. Versus something like Maniac. Damages himself to heal another. Massively heal himself with only a big taker of negative tokens. Endure still being what it is. So we want to use our friend the Runaway. But Runaway doesn't have much of the supportive measures that I'd want. It's really just a cultist clever Vestal. Seraph has big heals, but it removes the concentration completely. Makes all of these lasting 5 rounds. That's good. Would constantly gain 2, so judgment would be better. Yes, sounds good. Get rid of these 2. Keep this. Or be Seraph. We want just regular old reposts. Nothing that moves. Just both of those. Flick ignoring things and possibly executing some plan. That increases repost and allows for additional either crit or more damage, essentially. Boot's always a good option, and coup de grace. Keep feigning every turn. Gain repost. Do we want him to go forward? If we get him to go forward, hold the line could come into play. Retribution is his only repostable skill, and it's also the one we want him using. Stand fast, hold the line, rampart, things like that. Keep him in that front as long as possible. Since we can just bring them back and forth between each other, don't particularly need pistol shot or tracking shot. Grape shot just for higher usage on everything. Maybe keep pistol shot in case we need someone dead in the back. She hit the back. She can hit the back and the front, but only the front with coup de grace. Judgment can hit any target available and constantly gives continuous buffs. The only person I am going to be potentially worried about is, once more, Barristan, since he cannot hit 4 except with a retribution. Okay. This is what we'll work with. This is where we're at. I thought she had an alternate skin. No, she just has alternate colors. I'll make that color scheme. This chat. Ooh, look at that mace. That book. Nice. Let us see how well this works. I hope well. I don't know if it will.
Forward now,
Hope is always available.
into the crumbling chaos of the world.
Remember, kids, hope is free.
The point of no return welcomes you with open arms. The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
So aggressive stance heals on repost. That's a good hit. Get rid of him because he is spooky. Excellent. Do this. Remove the stun, because stuns are terrible. Now her damage is low. So I really wonder what like amps her up. There's gotta be something. This thing is repost and fix combo. And combo works with crush at the very least. We'll see how that plays out. Three to 7 versus 3 to 6. That's 4 to 9. Well, that's the rough and tangle of it. It's more,
Are you shaken? There is so
I want to say
much worth
defensive
stolen.
than the last grouping we did.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
What do we want to increase? What do we want to make better? One would think we want those to be better, but I think we want to focus on the offense for the first line. Oh, the line gets done, which I suppose is a benefit. Contribution beyond shorter cooldown could be good for what we're looking at. I don't even know what these do. Flick increases the damage. Coup de Grace now does 6 damage. And executes 2. Preparation. Now, does preparation give the crit the second I use it? Very interested to know about that. The boot just does combo. Preparation, get her better with that. And probably retribution. Because those are the main factors we're looking at.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Since we're going all the way for a win, that is a necessity. Do not want this. Got Tinkerer's Gear, a luxury food gear. The food gear has to deal with the rabbits for more speed. We maybe do the rabbit. Food does tend to stack up quite well. I feel like we'll be able to get a good use out of it. Just having it there, since we're doing food, obviously we'll want to buy the food. Because that should be 4, which gives 1 max HP to my guys now. That's what I needed, right?
Yep. Every road a winding torment.
Attractions.
Every turn bent on our destruction.
I feel more confident fighting the Sprawl mini boss compared to the Tangle.
Trenches and tents.
So we'll venture through the Tangle with hopes that we can end up in the Sprawl next.
Radiant light will suffuse you with the strength of your convictions. War rewards only resignation.
All right, right off the bat, creature den on the right. Go up towards the left, hospital. And we are ignoring both of these. Go to the hospital into this unknown, which is more than likely a fight because it's a candle. I don't know if that's true or not. Feel it. Feel it in my bowl.
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
That will also be a repairing thanks to 3 different wheels being broken. That's fine by me. I think that's the benefits of doing repos, is that I do not always have to have something done combat-wise on the fight. They both wanted to leave. I could do nothing there. Believe me, if I could, I would.
And strewn with rocks. Mind the wheels.
Let's see. Do they want to fight this? Arston doesn't. They do. That's more important to me than anything else. Does this give the crit? Does not. We'll have to keep that in mind. The bright side, it's all carrying moves. Which means there may be a crit. Not crit. Maybe spiders in our future. That's the word I was looking for. Let's bring out additional damage. Excellent. Gain a dodge. That's right. That's what we like to see. The more defense he has, the better. Knowing what's in store for us with reposting, gang, we may have difficulties when it comes down towards the big fight and do like how I can just guarantee that damage though. I do like how I've made a dance group without necessarily wanting to make a dance. I need to remember that she's constantly gaining those stacks. All spiders. Just what I thought would be. It hits them all. Now might be a good demonstrations. So I can preparation this for extra damage on the repost.
A petty hindrance.
The next turn, I can get the one that heals. That's beautiful right there. Hit. Good. Perhaps I should have put her further ahead. No, I think that's good. Judgment kills.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Man, Ear's taking a lot. Continuous damage. That's his first hit miss. Who would believe it? Can't even use flip because she's out of position for it. It's good to know. He's in range to be healed. The condition is blocked. That's not 25% yet. Okay. All right. I believe you. Probably should have left that so he would be 25%, but I have a feeling they're just gonna kill the spider.
The work continues.
Probably should have left him alive to heal, but getting that is a good sign. Let's leave this early.
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give. Slow, vacant, and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
Get them at least friendly. Otto! How's it hanging? I feel myself in the same boat. I had to call out of work today because I'm not feeling great. I suffer from a condition called "this season has changed." My nose doesn't like it.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Yeah, I just get the sniffles and my nose begins to run a lot. It is not fun. Is 25 a boomer? I don't think 25 is a boomer. That's fair. I understand that. Yeah, let's see, we're back in the thick of it. Trying the post shenanigans. I have no idea what I'm doing with our friend the duelist at all. I hate that. The sheer fact that that is a thing that they are able to do.
demonstrated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Every time I use the duelist, I'm always surprised at the lack of damage that they always do. I know they have like one move that'll actually deal decent damage.
A petty hindrance.
I just don't feel like using all of my effort on it, especially when she's meant to repulse. Also, I need to remember that Flick. Flick is her one like, good damage move, and then she has Fletch. Clear skilled cooldowns.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
It is a simple choice.
The loathing festers. When the cult came, no orders were shouted. No swords were drawn. There was only
We're going to be
sacrifice,
using the
horror,
rabbits.
and the catatonic lethargy that follows it.
We're looking for food gear for the most part to kind of buff up HP values.
Our once familiar
Since
kingdom,
our young lady here
stranger to
starts at
itself.
27. There it is.
They seek to strike while we are vulnerable. Hold them off.
This hero is afraid of being left behind. I kind of know what that does, but it's like in the back of my mind, you know? As long as I hit them harder than they hit me, I think things are fine. The second time she's had to repair. I love to see that. I just feel like I should kill him. He's the horror dealer. At the very least, she doesn't have to repair again. At the very least, that's 12, so we can be in death stores. Alright, that bone. It's horrible. Stress. Oh look, she finally gets to do something. in the good heroes. I wonder if she's like a lot of her skills seem to deal with riposting. I wonder if she's like a dodge tank kind of deal, like the Grave Robber. There we go. Now we get to execute them both.
Have their solutions, even the big ones.
The amount of stress we're gaining is worrying me just a little bit.
Let us hope these repairs will hold.
Well, I can't do much about stress. I'm not looking for medical gear. I'm looking for food gear, which is none of these things. That's fine. That's why we put them there. At the very least, we'll get rid of that. It's okay. Go this left turn path.
There is danger on this path.
Oh, I wonder what this is. Doorway. Okay.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
This may be one of those times when everyone hates each other. Special trinket time.
World, wealth is worthless without
Snap
purpose.
judgment. This is the very thing that's made the Jester last time great. No, this is not the Finding Cthulhu thing. Technically, we're trying to find the center of the madness. Or at least center of the madness, which I believe it's you, the person, created. Splitting and altering and converging upon the dimensions between the madness. Welcome to the starts of all the buffs. That's what round one should be.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
I'll actually put damage in 2 instead of damage in 1. And just do whatever I can to kill that altar. Which I do not think is a lot.
Trammeled, trapped, held captive by fear.
Fear not, we are blessed. This does not seem very blessed to me.
An opportunity.
It feels like the brink of death. Don't worry, we'll come back from this somehow. Everything's okay. Nobody panic. See, it's okay. They hit us, we hit them. It's a simple plan. Everything is okay. See, we're resisting the stress.
A master stroke.
Here. Okay. I guess that's an option.
Agony by accumulation.
Burn and bleed. It's exactly what we wanted.
Messy, but effective.
I think I see now where the true power is supposed to lie. Multiple people hitting them back.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
This is a rough start. That's something at the very least. Knowing that we can just get rid of the corpses, reduce their numbers, start hitting the front more. I got the achievement for reposting. Mission accomplished. Can't call it a fail if you've done an achievement. This This is a mess.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Okay, that's usable.
The loathing festers.
It was a long, long, like winding path.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
Vigilance, arson game, fanatic fearing.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
That's it's decent. I won't say it's great. It's just the one minus stress.
One learns quickly
Two of
when
those.
survival demands it.
That Tinker's gear, we had to spend all of it on that. What are you thinking here, gang? We thinking this is a cool bunch of dudes, or we want that? Or scrap it. I'm thinking I have a good idea. I just don't know how to execute it to its fullest. 'Cause I'm not sure how duelist really functions. I'm assuming I just put her too far in the back to really weigh out the downsides. So I think I'm
Will you
ending
press
this
on
expedition
to
in
uncertainty, or claim what
uh,
you can?
we'll chalk it up to I got the achievement.
Do not despair. There is nobility in the attempt.
We can't always get that stream of luck, you know?
Sprawling. This hellish abyss extends beyond sanity itself.
The mountain is like this insurmountable candles that
Spare a thought for tools of iron.
somewhat works.
Such implements will serve us well.
It's like it was nothing. 300 needed. Invigorating stew. Interesting.
Once more into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains. You must face your failures, or be consumed by them.
Here we go again.
This existential dissolution is born of you, and only you can do what must be done to stop it.
It's the definition of insanity. That's what
The
this is.
crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
Oh, it didn't work this time. Certainly it's gotta work this time. Slower, bad, breacher. Reacher. It's got changed. Heavy emphasis on crit and reach. Yeah, because the crits all go up drastically. So they changed her and the man at arms. Not man at arms. Grave robber. This is grave robber. What am I saying? Highwayman. More so what? Blight resistance. A little bit of debuff. Shadow fade. More resistance. Piercing for a turn. Stealth oriented offense and counter defense skills. Fire stealth. All these deal with stealth. This gives stealth. This gives stealth. That gives stealth. Was I doing right? Range skills could be the right. Play. Naturalized. Terrible on him. Coward. It wasn't for coward. There's benefits for her stealth, right? No, she just has availability when it comes to stealth. Hood Slayer. Zoophobic. Alright. This.
Metal and man.
This.
Soldier and sword. Forged in the fires of war.
This. This.
To know the abyss, one must embrace it.
The idea is not super defensive there, but to have a self-sustaining man in front. We'll do keep both of those. Sell us absolutely. Get rid of this. Note of this. Battle gear radiance. Tenacity. Radiance. This is the only one I ever use. Why? Because he gets to do this as long as he's under 20. More, giving him better availability on everything. Keep Fester, that way we have a way of getting just. His plan is to combo and debuff. We'll give him Encore. Hit an injury might make it go last, but with the path of Warlock, hopefully we can see a lot more of his better halves come through. Awakening Curse. No Damon's Pool. Word Reconstruction, absolutely, for that chance that does good. Other than that, we'll keep these two. Plan is simple. He does the big hit. He debuffs to make sure they can't hit us. He makes sure that everyone stays stocked up on LHP, and the Crusader just does what Crusaders always do. Death. I like that. That's a nice hook. Oh, that's inverted. Interesting. Fisher folk, fade the black. That'll happen. Get a bear trap, kill gone. Excellent.
When you are ready, this rutted roadway will finally take you home.
plan has changed a
The
tiny
Portal
bit.
Return welcomes you.
By a tiny bit, I mean completely.
Open arms. The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
That is a executioner sword he's using.
Emboldened.
Nice. Someone who's good versus. Yeah, the Crusader was gone. Kill it. Burn. So that's burning resistance piercing. Realistically speaking, it should be capable of burning a lot.
Cooperation is the key.
Cooperation is the key.
The work continues.
A friend of mine, Draco,
There is so
been on a
much
couple
worse
streams
in
now,
war.
really likes the Crusader and has told me before that he's like the best person ever. We'll be pushing that limit today. Got an executioner sword. Should be an executioner.
Spend what you
That just
can,
makes sense, doesn't it?
for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Check and see what we got here. That's a food gear. That's scouting. That's a luxury. HP is down versus Cosmic is down by solution. What good even is this? Like, I understand why, but why would you be? Is there? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not you serious. Why are you talking about Paul McCartney? That is chance to produce whiskey. Whiskey is a great item. It's more baubles. Gear Tinkers. That's just overall like the dance party. Sheaf. Gain on killing blow for corpses. The blood is just an overall crit strength pot. Maybe that's what I do. Higher chance of crits. It's what, 2% for scouting gear. If I have it all, that's 8%. You get more baubles just for having it. No reason not to. And look, frame
Learn
this
what
is
can
crit
be
also.
taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Does he have that even does burning? Holy lands, but that puts him back. Buff radiance. Buff sells accusation. Fuck the rest of the party. They don't matter.
Stop is leagues away.
They're there to buff the Crusader. Should be decent crit. I think. Sufo. Future dance. Understood.
First of many forks in the road. Choose your path
Okay.
and ride out.
So this will hit us a lot of academic studies. Those good trinkets. I think. Provisions. What am I doing? Increase HP on a couple
Something
people.
to ease the rigors of the road.
Take that. Just in the off chance that something good comes from it. Did something good come from it? 5% chance for strength. The round start. Excellent. Just realized I color coordinated my crew. Rest assured that was an accident.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Broken clock. Thought experiment or the Vintage collection. Vintage collection would be wine or something. That'll be a trinket. So we can go left. We'll hit the oasis, which includes what we're actually looking for. Keep going left, hit a cache. Right? Right. Hey, people who watch this on YouTube, do me a favor. If you want to see me start playing some, put that in chat, maybe. Let me know what you want to see. Maybe I do it, maybe I don't. There it is, the befuddling sundial. 90% chance to heal 10. Completely worth it. Especially with Smite getting rid of stress on kills.
Travel without proper reconnaissance. A hasty
Makes Reynaud a lot
indeed.
better. Cowardice is flame drain and more advantages on your turn's battle start. Apologies. Food, provisions, food. That's food for relics, isn't it?
In this world, wealth is worthless without
That was
riches.
food for relics. But that is steak and spuds.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
There's no more.
The seat of our regrettable research.
Whatever this is called. I always forget. Oblivion Tears. Loathing. That's it. There's no more
An academic study
gains of loathing.
full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
Okay, do we want the trinket? Do we want the quirk? Let's go trinket. Lost in space. Yes. Yes.
The
Yes.
loathing howls.
Perfectly fine.
Push forward. Lamentably, there is no other choice.
Perfectly acceptable. He gets hit, he gets hit. Hail enemies is the more resistance one. Now, I'm curious if that's just a it happens kind of deal, or if that's a yeah. See, I heal 5 because if that's just a happens deal, that becomes incredible. It's what I wanted. Excellent. Still gets split. I keep pushing him back. Not quite dead.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Guaranteed he is dead.
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
I don't know if that was the right target or not. Definitely the one I should have gone for. He's dead. He's up next. This guy's going to die on his next turn. This guy's not going to die on his next turn. Now he's going to die. It just leaves one. I think we found something good here.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
I asked this last time, but who decided this random enemy gets 2 turns? Back to back.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
It was a good example of us getting more baubles. Thanks to the bird. Bird is the word.
Primeval, water-worn monoliths were flung up from the ocean floor by some unaccountable tectonic action.
Unaccountable tectonic action.
An unexpected find.
I think the find was very much so expected. I'll give him 3. Healing salve could be useful. Also could be useful. Definitely dealing with people who bleed a lot.
An elementary problem, is it not?
There is not it. It's not the play.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They
Can't say no to a free wheel. Saves me money. And that's a 4th Oblivion tier.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
10% max HP. Less resolute chance. Excellent. As if he didn't have enough HP already. Here. Almanac. Interesting. And good, we got one fight right before the cultist fight. And it's a barricade. So that's just like flat deep. Like flat. It happens. That's good to know. Ooh. Now, was I lucky, or does it know that it's immune? Those are the real questions. I don't like all of those. Maybe that trinket was a not great idea. But he's taking 9. Jesus, that's a lot. Well, it's good to know he can resist it, at the very least. Death's Door. And then not Death's Door because he heals. Interesting how it all plays out. At the very least, that kills him. Because dots are strong. And I think I will get rid of that trinket.
Straightforward and effective.
That one trinket did more damage to my guy than the enemy did. I guarantee you. Corrupted Bile Gland. It's an interesting prospect. Not for me. Unless I put on Sormentium, who is in the back rank, not as susceptible. It's flammable and nauseous. We may find use for it. Definitely not right now.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Now this is where my man comes in handy. Yeah. Didn't have days, that may have been some day. Particularly this someone. straight up your reburns for 3 using radiance. Starting to get the picture. Halfway there. There's the other half. Definitely a much nicer start. Lost in space. I didn't read. 30% chance to remove a positive token. 30% chance to be shuffled. 25% chance to be stealth. Hmm. I don't know if that's good or bad. That for sure is good.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Glad that hit.
Well done.
Excellent. This completely ignores. Yes. That's what I want to see. Big hits come. But he does have execution, so it's not like he needed to go there. They can resist that. I guess that does make sense. This stuns. I need to remember that that can stun. Then it kills because he has execution. He's bleeding.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
I like it.
The loathing whispers.
Not as defensive as it was on the last
These
big
warm
run.
candlelit windows
made.
promise refuge.
Last on the street. Overall, it's not horrible.
Rest now for a time.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's the only one that I don't like. That's to be expected. Versus pillagers.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
It's higher damage output from the big hit. I'm not particularly using much of these. I can upgrade my main man. To be better at what he does. Especially considering that's his gift. But I think I'll stick with Burning Stars.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Using. What am I using?
Your coach must be
Counting.
maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
That's really great. I think I'll save. Well, that's a serrated thing. I can combo alongside the serrated gloves. No, no, no reason. Roasted pig. You see roasted pig? You can have a roasted pig. A couple of whiskey barrels. Cause why not? It's the highest health healing item I've ever seen.
The roads are rife with peril.
Tangle
Your
option.
protection
Tangle
is
is an
always
option.
welcome.
That's Soul Jester.
This will serve well. The provinces and
Go to the
cantons of
Tangle.
our land, crumbling
With the
and
help
undone.
of Alvarez, and technically Damien, if we decide to go to Acid Rain instead of Punish. Actually do this. I can use more for better health. So I have no serrated item to give him, so that's not really particularly useful. That's only from skills. I don't think that counts as a skill, nor does it really super affect the low healing done from those. So, yeah, why not? Why not do that? Right, people hate each other.
Narrowed eyes, muttered threats.
Necrosis and
All
Battle
trust
Mountain.
is lost.
Okay, this is a pair I was not expecting. That is
Each covets what the other has, and plots to take it.
hmm. You know, I even bought a whole bunch of food items to outpace that
War
little
rewards
tidbit of
only
things that happen.
resignation.
Things caught my eye immediately. Two oases next to each other. A hoarder, opposite side of the planet. That's a place that's similar. We go to the left. It's double candle instead of unknown of what this may be. Go through those. Still get a resistance fight. It's what? One less Oblivion tier? Unless I want to do a watchtower. At the very least, I know what these two are.
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
That's full scouting, isn't it? Just immediately. I don't even need to go to the scouting tower. Cool. That's an Oblivion Ingress, so I want to go there. That's The good trinkets. Hospital, right? Their boss, right?
An
Even if I end up
elementary
bad,
problem,
things will be good.
not?
It's as simple as that. That being said, that's perfectly fine, actually. I'll have to repair my wheel
You
3
must be
times.
strong enough to
Keep that in
shoulder
mind.
more than your share of the burden.
More nuts since they're going to repair a wheel. Well, very nice. It's less money I have to spend.
Once she had a sliver of decency. Now only
Aren't I
greed.
supposed to do a lot more damage against these people? Also, what the hell? This is the Antiquarian fight? Alright, anything to get that man gone. Yeah, we'll make this an easy fight. Yep, easy as pie. Interesting how flash powder still burns. He's gonna die just to dots. Jesus.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Hmm. I figured as much. But boom. It's good. Wasted move. Yeah, this newfangled trinket doesn't seem to outweigh problems. This hits the stunts. I tried. Boy, oh boy, it'd be sure funny if I lost half my people immediately. Shouldn't you be dead? There's a good big heal. Which at least means he's not dead. Cool. Killing blow. That's 2 on Death Star. That's 1 on Death Star.
The final chord is struck.
Thank goodness he didn't die for that, because he could have.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Turn started. Baubles in inventory are greater than 25. Remove 1 negative token. I'll take it. So let's remove some of the less useful stuff, shall we? This was nice. It was not worth it at all. I wouldn't even say it was nice. It's not nice. That wasn't worth it. That killed him. What that did. More crits, decent, but this gets rid of bad stuff. If we can get rid of the bad stuff, we'll be in great shape. And again, we're about to fight the big boys. Big boys don't play fair. It's if they want to fight the big boys. They all want to fight the big boys. I can't do nothing about this. And there's an altar. Oh boy. I feel as though stealth should add some kind of other benefit.
Hold fast, for who knows.
That's probably just me thinking about like other games that have stealth add additional benefits. I'm healing for 4. That's interesting. Whatever can kill should kill.
Early results are encouraging.
Do that, make sure he doesn't die. Anything help? Good. It didn't work. The one time I actually hope he gets stressed.
Steady yourself.
That'll do it. Should be a decent amount of money. All the stress is gone now.
Press your advance.
I just keep doing this. It's just more of the good stuff. Because now they're both dead. Right?
This road cannot be walked alone.
Yeah.
A petty hindrance.
Easy. Easy.
The
being said, let's make sure that someone's getting healed around here.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Hospital may have been a poor idea, but for the hospital happens. It's not a road battle, so there should be no way that we're fighting death.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
And they all want to fight. He started with a crit?
This is no time
God.
to falter. There remains
That would be the
only
worst
one
way
fire
for him to die. Just no chance.
climb.
Oh, cool. He lived? Does he die? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
The
RP to the
spirit
homie.
of the void. Spurned for now.
Live? No? Okay. Cool. It's 2 guys left. Do they beat this?
Hold fast.
He keeps getting test scores like that? Probably not. Shouldn't his bleed resistance be too high for him to actually do that? It was crit. More bats.
At last, the
All
threat
right.
finally passed on.
How far can I take a Crusader? Tenacity up. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. One man on a mission. You should be stunned. You should be stunned, right?
Feared by many,
Cool.
known by none. Each milestone makes the next road just a little easier.
This is fun. Having fun. How about you guys? You guys having fun?
We travel through the incalculable dimensions of human weakness.
I hope I'm at least being entertaining, even if I suck.
Study the winding roads and routes of our kingdom. Find any advantage.
I do like what I was doing with
Let
our
them be properly
crusading
attired
friend
for the
here.
apocalypse.
I do not like this trinket. I can see why the trinket may be good. Do not like this trinket. If you ever see me use this trinket, someone tell me
Sanctuary, as
I'm being
fleeting
dumb.
as a dying star.
There's no even dialogue telling me anything as I am
Your
writing
symptom.
anymore.
A
It's
glitch
just
in this bituminous nightmare. The wind blew sour. The oceans roiled. The earth shuddered at the coming change. The crossroads.
I can't even say
Broken
that
and the
it's
battered.
me being super bad all the time. Because while yeah, that's probably is the case in some instances, that's neat. There is a degree of luck to this. 5% chance to crit. Cosmic Hater. Worker. Lethal. That's the one. It's crit on miss, right? Hater, Stress Leader, Vigilant. Alright. Hater. Pathfinder. Sleuth Tactician. Hmm. Capable of healing wide range buffs. Smite just makes a bit more damage. From the back rank. Like I could put him in 3. Holy Lance and Tilla's Accusation. Both of those would do good. At least resistance piercing. Potential of more damage as he gets buffed. This is gets rid of all of that. This is self-sufficiency. This is what I was just doing. Tenacity. Gives healing received. Hmm. Aggressor. That's what I was actually doing. Executions for the most part. I like this path so far. So I can use him to great effect. Put him there. And where we get our main man, the big damage dealer himself right there. All we have to do is put someone capable of supporting him. In between that, we need someone right here who not only can stress heal, but at the very least protect themselves. Perhaps this one.
Into the catacombs of the mind.
One road at Clough, though.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
Do like this. Constant healing, provided they have this. Don't really need that much. Bang, bang, boom, do this. Find comfort when available. It's consistent healing mantra, provided these are consistently up. Make him just Tempest. full send it with the big hit. Not withstand, but reflection. It's all enemy in case he does need it. Stack up the ruin as first turn thing. Make that the really good stuff. Bash. Keep him in that front spot. Make him not move. Really kind of know what I'm doing with this. Instead of having buffs in different spots. Like this. Doesn't need to worry about healing himself. Just make sure he can keep pumping out the numbers. Makes them super effective at dealing with anything in the front, but bad at dealing with anything in the back. So how do I fix that? Alchemist. What do I do? Physician. Holding vapors. Making her a real buffer. It's also sorting blast. That way she's more of a blind machine. Keep battlefield medicine. Not good. That'll shuffle. Shuffling is a good thing. This Answer Preservation also has stress healing, or at least stress prevention. All that good stuff. Do not have emboldened vapors. We're going to want emboldened vapors. Ooh. I don't know about this one. I get what the idea is. It's more red. At least this one's a named party. I think this will be a good potential. It's high end on the front. Yeah. Try this out next time. I have a headache. It's the one part I hate about being sick. This time of year just makes me not want to do anything, which we love. Hope you guys enjoyed the insanity of watching me try and fail over and over again. I certainly enjoy it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. If you like what you saw, leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever's. Follow for the Twitch people. Subscribe for the YouTube peoples. That fun jazz, you know. Maybe I'll catch you